What's going on, guys? Ryan O'Toole back here again, giving you guys another review. Today's review is for the movie Central Intelligence, the cop comedy starring the two stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart. This movie is about two high school classmates. One of them is Kevin Hart's character, who back in high school was the most popular kid in his school. He was very well loved by his classmates and his teachers, and he was voted the most likely to succeed award. And now 20 years later, he's an accountant, so you could probably say he doesn't have the life he wanted to have. And then you have The Rock's character, who's the complete opposite. He was the least popular kid in school, he was overweight, picked on by bullies, and now 20 years later, he became this guy. Damn. And then these two guys meet each other 20 years later, and Kevin Hart discovers secrets about The Rock's character being involved with the CIA and having to find this guy who's linked as a terrorist. They have to stop him. He's identified as someone. And then it ends up as a buddy cop comedy movie that we've seen many times before. Now, I went into this movie with zero expectations. I really wasn't anticipating it. I only saw one trailer. I wasn't crazy about the marketing campaign for this movie, but the only reason I was interested in it is because of The Rock and Kevin Hart. I love both of those guys, and I'll see any movie with them in it. After walking out of Central Intelligence, guys, I can say I had some fun with this movie. It was pretty fun overall. But there are definitely negatives with it, so let's talk about the positives first. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart were fantastic. These guys killed it. They had excellent chemistry. The Rock's character, I thought, was the most funny, charismatic, and such a badass. And Kevin Hart, he was good also. Really funny, and had some good action sequences in the movie. And yeah, they're the most likable characters in this entire movie. I love them both. The action sequences in this movie were very entertaining. I was impressed by the filmmakers using the action in the movie. They're badass, they're cool to watch, especially The Rock, because if you put The Rock in any action movie, you know it's going to be badass. And it definitely was. However, guys, this movie definitely had flaws in it that are very noticeable. So let's talk about those flaws. First things first, guys, some of the humor in this movie, I found the jokes to be funny, but most of the jokes in this movie fell completely flat. I felt the jokes in this movie were trying too hard. They weren't funny. They were kind of cringy. I just felt that the filmmakers didn't try so hard to make the audience laugh, then the impact wouldn't be that cringy. And just use The Rock and Kevin Hart's known humor, then it would have been so much more funnier. Also, the fact that there's this plot line in the movie involving the CIA, this spy movie plot line that felt really unnecessary for this movie. There's this one person who's linked as a terrorist. He's called the Black Badger. I think that's his name. It's repeated so many times, especially the last act. It was so unnecessary and didn't have to be in the movie. Finally, guys, even though earlier I said I did enjoy some of the action sequences, most of them were extremely shaky cam, and I couldn't understand what was going on at times. It was mostly the hand-to-hand scenes involving The Rock and some other people. It was shaky cam. It was hard to understand what was going on. It's something that happens normally in action movies. In the end, guys, Central Intelligence was pretty fun at times. I thought this movie was funny. I think Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Kevin Hart are the standouts and the most entertaining parts of the movie. If they didn't include that spy espionage thing and improve the shakiness of the action sequences, then this movie would have been way better. On my rating scale, I'm going to give Central Intelligence a 3 out of 5 stars. If you guys want to see a good buddy cop movie, watch The Nice Guys. Yes. Alright guys, that was my review for Central Intelligence. Have you guys seen the movie yet? Are you going to go see it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you guys as always for watching this video, and if you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe today for more content. All my social media links are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!